Thank you all so much for watching our video today. We are a group of George Washington University Master of Healthcare Administration students who have been working with the Commission on Accreditation of Healthcare Management Education for our capstone project. So we're really excited to share with you today a little bit about how we did this. I'd first like to introduce my colleagues. So I'm Megan Rapuano.
I'm Caitlin Apodaca.
I'm Macy Gimble.
I'm Hope Hatfield.
I'm Sarah Rapazzo.
I'm Ashley Sequel.
And I'm Ria Shahani.
Awesome. So during our presentation today, we'll introduce a little bit about the organization, what our project was, highlight a couple of the really fabulous winners that we got to interact with, and then talk about a little bit of the next steps going into the publishing of our project. So first, as I'm sure you know, CAHME is the accreditation body for healthcare management education. The aspect of CAHME that we worked most closely with has been the scholarship and award programs, which has been really incredible to see the impact that CAHME has had on the healthcare management community. And they have actually awarded over $1.1 million in scholarships and awards to students and programs over the past several years. So our central task with this project was to create a white paper that highlights those exact scholarships and award opportunities that are offered by CAHME. And our primary objectives of this paper were to, one, emphasize the current value or the value of current award and scholarship offerings. Of course, recognize CAHME's current sponsors for their amazing contributions, and finally, encourage new and reinitiate prior sponsorships.
In terms of our methodology, we met almost weekly as a team with Anthony Stanowski, who was our preceptor for this project, to discuss where we were in our process, brainstorm ideas for next steps. And those meetings were really helpful because we were able to have a collaborative effort throughout the entirety of our project. The first main step of our methodology was to conduct research. We wanted to really fully understand the scope of the various awards and scholarships that CAHME provides. We did this by researching on the CAHME website, viewing the various YouTube videos that highlight all of the different winners, and looking on the websites of the various winners as well. Once we understood each award and scholarship, we proposed our top 2 to 3 winners for each that we thought would be valuable to highlight in our white paper. We really wanted to choose winners that emulated the values and the purpose of each award and scholarship. We also drafted questions to ask the different winners, as well as email outreach language. And once Anthony approved those various components, he connected us with key individuals from each of the winning programs or student winners themselves. For the most part, these were 45-minute to an hour-long Zoom calls where we were able to ask the questions we drafted, but we also got to go a little bit off script and let the conversations naturally flow. And we think that we got a lot of really great information by conducting the interviews in this style. After we had all of our information, we then drafted the white paper itself, and we just finished wrapping up the workshopping stage where we incorporated feedback and standardized our language and wove in our theme throughout the white paper. And in terms of that theme, together with Anthony, we landed on generational ripples, how the CAHME Awards advance the quality of healthcare management education. And we incorporated this theme throughout the white paper to create a common thread that ties all of the winners together and really shows the long-term impacts that these scholarships and awards have had on the healthcare management community.
So as my colleague Sarah mentioned, we identified 1 to 2 winners for each of the scholarships and awards that CAHME has presented over the years. So you'll see on the screen here, these are each of the programs and the individual students that we did decide to highlight and met with throughout our time working with Anthony on this project. And we're going to highlight 1 program and then 2 of the individual scholarship winners for you today. But each of these scholarship and award winners will be detailed in the white paper. So the first that we want to share about today was actually the winner of the CAHME Canon Solutions America Award for Sustainability, and that was University of Washington in 2021. The reason why we decided to highlight University of Washington as the award winner was that their program has not only had an impact on both their individual MHA program in Seattle, but has also seen a national impact and rippled throughout the communities of MHA programs across the US. So two students at University of Washington, Zaina and Caitlin, started something called the Planetary Health Committee, which has actually spun into an integrated curriculum for University of Washington students, where their program and faculty have incorporated concepts from planetary health into every single course that a University of Washington MHA student will take throughout their time. After winning this award, they've seen impacts both on the curriculum and the utilization of integrated curriculum. So they actually have built this out for sustainability and now have incorporated DE&I into each of their courses. And Zaina and Caitlin, with some of the highlights and the awards that they won from the Canon Solutions CAHME Award, were able to create something called the National Health Administration Climate Collaboration that has engagement with over 100 MHA students from across the US. The funds from the CAHME Canon Solutions Award have been used to support their scholarship fund, so they've actually allowed University of Washington to continue supporting their students as time has gone on.
So now we'll get into the individual scholarship winners. The first one is the Don Gideon Foundation Scholarship for Women Supporting Communities in Need. As the title says, the scholarship is basically targeting supporting women pursuing an advanced education in healthcare management, and as well as those who demonstrate a commitment to communities in need as well. So with this, the winner in 2019 was Caitlin Chana. Before all this, she was actually a TV reporter at Action News in Jacksonville. During this time, she realized she was unable to share all the stories that she wanted to. So with this, she created a nonprofit called Real Stories, Real People, where basically it was a safe space where people could come and share whatever stories they wanted to on this platform and share it with the world. And then when she wanted to pursue her healthcare degree, before that, she started another nonprofit called Love Letters, where basically she made handmade cards and delivered them to children with life-threatening diseases, which sparked her interest in healthcare. And now she's currently a current fellow at Texas Children's Hospital.
So the next scholarship that we're going to be talking about is the CAHME Tim Campbell Foundation Scholarship for Selfless Service to Others in the Community Award. Tim believed in hard work and selfless service in his professional and personal life, and he believed that true success is measured through the relationships that you make to help others reach their full potential. A little bit about Romain. He attended St. Louis University School of Law, where he got his law degree dualed with his healthcare degree, all while also pursuing a fellowship in San Francisco. So he was traveling between San Francisco and St. Louis quite frequently. So this scholarship really allowed him to not have to pick up yet another job to be able to pay for everything. Currently, he is the founder and CEO of Nutribulk, which is an app that connects patients in need of healthy food to that healthy food, which is reimbursed by Medicare and Medicaid. He started this out as an Excel sheet in his community, and now it's rippled through 4 states, which is helping thousands of people.
Wonderful. And then we can talk a little bit about some of the outcomes and key performance indicators that we're hoping will be results of this white paper. So we are really hoping that this paper would be able to highlight the positive impact of CAHME and its scholarships and awards within healthcare management, and then also demonstrate the appreciation that CAHME has to its previous donors, and possibly even encourage new and ongoing donors to initiate donations to be able to support these incredible programs. We're also hoping that CAHME will be able to track a couple different indicators after publishing these KPIs. So the number of organizations that donate to CAHME scholarships and programs will be incredible to be able to see if this has a positive impact on that, as well as the total dollar amounts donated to CAHME after people have been able to see the really strong impacts that these have had on programs and students. finally, we would love to see the number of academic programs and individuals who apply to these scholarship and award programs to increase after they're able to have a little bit more publicity and people are able to see the opportunities that come with these incredible programs. Finally, just a couple next steps that we're really looking forward to with this project. So we have submitted our final draft of this project to Anthony and the CAHME team. And now that it's being handed off, we will be sending it to layout for final editing by a professional team. And then it will go into publishing and distribution, hopefully on paper and definitely through electronic copies as well. We are hoping for a target completion date around June 2023. So we really look forward to seeing all of our work come to fruition with this project. Thank you so much for listening to us today. We really appreciate it.